Did you know that the average worker spends only 2 hours and 48 minutes a day on productive tasks? Shocking, right? The rest of the time gets lost in distractions like endless meetings, emails, and interruptions. If you want to impress your boss, boost your career, and reclaim your time, you need more than just good intentions, you need strategic time management. Time is your most valuable resource, yet so many of us waste it without realizing how much is slipping away. Imagine if you could control your time, focus on the right tasks, and finish your workday feeling accomplished. That's exactly what we'll dive into. In this video, we'll explore how to master small, powerful moments, use laser-focused work bursts, and organize your day for maximum impact. You'll learn how to say no without guilt and how to track your time to eliminate inefficiencies. These simple yet effective strategies will not only make you more productive, but they'll also help you stand out in your career. Ready to level up? Let's dive into these game-changing techniques that will impress your boss and help you achieve the success you deserve. Chapter 1: Master Your Minute. Unlocking the power of micromanagement. When we think about time management, we often imagine large chunks of our day neatly scheduled. But what if I told you that managing just a few minutes can drastically boost your productivity? Small pockets of time, just 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, can add up to massive results. Research shows that people who manage these micro moments effectively are 25% more productive than those who don't. Take a moment to consider this. When you find yourself waiting for a meeting to start or sitting in a long line, how do you usually pass the time? Many people scroll aimlessly through their phones. But savvy professionals use this time to organize thoughts, draft quick emails, or plan the next move. These minutes may seem insignificant, but they're opportunities in disguise. In fact, a study from the University of California found that breaking tasks into smaller increments reduces decision fatigue. The brain has less to manage at once, so you make better choices. It's like stacking small building blocks to complete a larger project. Here's a simple way to apply this. Start setting small, manageable goals for your daily to-do list. Instead of writing finish report, try write the introduction in 5 minutes. This will help you focus and eliminate the feeling of being overwhelmed. Micromanagement also means keeping your environment in check. If your desk or workspace is cluttered, it'll take longer for you to start tasks. Simple acts like organizing your digital files or clearing your workspace can save you time each day. Remember, the more you consciously manage small amounts of time, the better you'll get at it. Time spent wisely, even in 5-minute increments, becomes time well invested. Mastering this tiny practice will help you manage larger projects with ease and impress your boss with your productivity. Chapter 2: The 20-Minute Formula. Laser focus for lasting results. Here's a simple yet powerful strategy. Commit to working for 20 minutes straight without interruptions. It may sound brief, but studies show that the brain thrives on intense bursts of focus. In fact, the Pomodoro technique, a time management method, encourages working in 25-minute intervals. The 20-minute formula, however, is a sweet spot for many people. It allows you to stay energized without burnout. Research backs up the idea that short bursts of productivity can lead to long-term results. A study by the University of Illinois found that people who worked in short, focused periods were more productive than those who worked without breaks. The secret is in avoiding mental fatigue, which can quickly slow down progress. During your 20-minute sessions, you'll want to avoid multitasking. A study from Stanford University found that multitasking can actually lower productivity by as much as 40%. When you focus on one task at a time, your brain works more efficiently. It's simple, less is more when it comes to managing your attention. Set a timer for 20 minutes, and commit to doing nothing else but that one task. Whether it's responding to emails or writing a report, give it your full attention. This helps create a sense of urgency and encourages you to work more effectively. The best part? You can repeat the process throughout your day. With each 20-minute session, you'll build momentum and start knocking out tasks faster. Plus, you'll have built-in breaks to recharge. Studies show that taking short breaks between tasks can improve overall productivity and reduce stress. Try incorporating this method into your routine. Whether it's during your workday or when tackling a personal project, the 20-minute formula can help you stay sharp and impress your boss with consistent, high-quality output. Chapter 3: Time Blocking for the Bold. Planning your power hours. If you're looking to elevate your time management game, time blocking is an absolute must. The concept is simple: dedicate specific blocks of time to specific tasks. This isn't just about putting things on your calendar. It's about turning your day into a series of focused power hours. When you create time blocks, you're intentionally carving out space for your most important tasks. The key is to group similar activities together so your mind can stay in one mode of thinking. For instance, instead of jumping between meetings, writing emails, and doing deep work, set aside a block of time for each. This prevents your brain from constantly switching gears, which can be exhausting. In fact, research from the American Psychological Association reveals that task switching can reduce your productivity by 40%. That's because the brain needs time to readjust each time it switches between tasks. With time blocking, you eliminate this inefficiency and make your day flow seamlessly. Another advantage of time blocking is that it forces you to prioritize. You'll quickly learn to identify what truly deserves your attention. When you schedule your day, make sure that the first block goes to your highest priority task. This is your golden hour, the time when you're at your most focused. Time blocking doesn't mean you have to stick rigidly to a clock. If something takes longer than expected, adjust the schedule. But always be mindful of the big picture task. Don't allow distractions or lower priority work to take up valuable time. According to a study by the Harvard Business Review, employees who use time blocking are 50% more likely to accomplish their goals on time. Time blocking gives you clarity, structure, and the ability to make the most of every minute in your day. To get started, try blocking off 90 minutes in the morning for deep work. Afterward, give yourself a short break, and then tackle smaller, administrative tasks for another 60 minutes. This structure will ensure you stay productive while still having time to breathe. Time blocking is all about focus and efficiency. When done right, it's a game changer for your career. You'll start completing tasks faster, feeling more in control, and impressing your boss with how much you get done in a day. If you're enjoying these strategies, be sure to hit the subscribe button to keep learning more tips that can take your career to the next level. Chapter 4, The Zen of Saying No. Cutting out time drains in a world that constantly demands more of our time. Learning the art of saying no is one of the most powerful time management skills you can develop. While it may sound counterintuitive, saying no is crucial to protecting your focus and energy. Studies show that the average person wastes 2 hours per day on unnecessary tasks and distractions. Learning to say no is the first step in reclaiming that time. Many people feel pressured to agree to every request that comes their way, fearing they'll miss out on opportunities or upset others. But here's the truth: constantly saying yes can spread you too thin, leading to burnout and decreased productivity. According to a study by the American Institute of Stress, 77% of workers regularly experience stress, much of which stems from taking on too many responsibilities. Being strategic with your no can free up time for the things that truly matter. Start by asking yourself, does this align with my priorities? If the answer is no, then politely decline. Saying no doesn't mean you're being rude, it means you're prioritizing your time and energy. Think about how you manage meetings. According to a survey by Doodle, nearly 50% of meeting time is wasted. Instead of automatically saying yes to every invite, ask if your presence is truly needed. Would your time be better spent focusing on your core tasks? If yes, respectfully decline the meeting or suggest a more efficient way to communicate. The same principle applies to emails and phone calls. It's easy to get caught up in responding to every ping, but each interruption reduces your focus. A study by the University of California found that it takes an average of 23 minutes to regain focus after an interruption. By reducing the distractions, you'll get more done in less time. Mastering the art of saying no allows you to create space for the high-priority projects that will actually move your career forward. It's about being confident in your decision-making and knowing that your time is your most valuable asset. So, next time you're about to say yes to something, ask yourself, is this the best use of my time? If not, don't be afraid to say no. Chapter 5, Task Triaging. The secret to prioritizing like a pro. Effective time management isn't just about working faster, it's about working smarter. One of the smartest ways to manage your workload is by triaging your tasks. Think of it like an emergency room. When a patient comes in, doctors prioritize the most urgent cases first. In the workplace, triaging helps you prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance, ensuring that you're tackling the right things at the right time. Research shows that prioritization is a key factor in achieving workplace success. A study by McKinsey found that high-performing employees spend 30% more time on high-priority tasks than their less successful peers. If you want to stand out, triaging is the key to working efficiently and ensuring you're always focused on the tasks that matter most. Start by categorizing your tasks into 3 groups: urgent, important, and neither. Urgent tasks need immediate attention, like client deadlines or sudden issues that can't wait. Important tasks are those that contribute to your long-term goals, such as career development or project planning. Tasks that fall into neither category can usually be postponed or delegated. Once you've categorized your tasks, tackle them in order of importance, not urgency. It's easy to get distracted by urgent but less important tasks, such as responding to non-urgent emails or attending meetings that don't add value. By addressing important tasks first, you create a solid foundation for your success. A key element of triaging is understanding that not everything requires your immediate attention. A study from Harvard Business Review found that 60% of tasks people consider urgent could actually be deferred. In other words, not every email or phone call needs an instant response. By practicing task triaging, you'll prevent yourself from getting bogged down in busy work. You'll also ensure that you're always focused on the high-impact tasks that move you closer to your goals. When you consistently prioritize effectively, you'll become a more valuable asset to your team and impress your boss with your decision-making skills. Chapter 6, Track, Reflect, Evolve, the 3-step time audit to skyrocket efficiency. One of the most overlooked time management strategies is tracking your time. It's simple but effective. Tracking your time lets you identify where it's going and where you're losing it. You may think you're being productive, but without a clear view of how you're spending each minute, it's easy to fall into unproductive habits. That's where time auditing comes in. According to a study from Rescue Time, the average office worker spends just 2 hours and 48 minutes per day on productive tasks. The rest of the time is spent on emails, meetings, and other distractions. By conducting a time audit, you'll gain valuable insights into where you can improve your focus and eliminate time drains. The process is simple. For 1 week, track how much time you spend on each task. Use a time tracking app or a simple spreadsheet to log your activities. Be honest with yourself. This isn't about judging how you spend your time, it's about understanding your habits. Once you've tracked your time, it's time to reflect. Look at the data and ask yourself, where am I spending too much time on low-impact tasks? Maybe you're spending too much time in meetings that could be shorter. Or perhaps you're checking emails too frequently when you should be focused on deep work. The goal here is to identify inefficiencies and areas for improvement. Finally, evolve. Use the insights from your time audit to make changes to your routine. Start by eliminating unnecessary tasks or delegating them to others. Prioritize your time on high-impact work and make sure you're consistently reviewing and adjusting your schedule. By conducting regular time audits, you'll continue to improve your efficiency over time. A study by the Harvard Business Review found that employees who regularly reflect on their productivity are 25% more efficient than those who don't. Tracking, reflecting, and evolving isn't a one-time fix, it's an ongoing process that will help you get the most out of every day. Time audits may seem like extra work, but they're worth it. You'll start to see patterns in your work habits, and over time, you'll be able to eliminate distractions and focus on the things that really matter. This continuous improvement will not only make you more efficient, but it will also impress your boss with your commitment to personal growth and productivity. If you've enjoyed these tips, don't forget to subscribe for more insights that will help you advance in your career.